Cleaning a block of stone, the cut on my hand begins to sting, a weird vibration pulsing from it and tingling up my arm. I drop my tools in order to cradle my hand to my chest before glancing up, to find him right before me. Yo, he really does have a tail! The scales covering it with golden ripples of sunlight that cascade through the waters. I didn't know what I expected from a merman, but he certainly looks the part with a toned chest. Behind your mouth, toned torso, and chiseled features. What voice did I give you again? Hello, and no, that was already. I don't care. Oh no. Whatever. You can't really. I back away, the fence on my feet like iron weights as I try to kick back. Seeming to sense my obvious disbelief and completely alarmed, the merman swims towards me with a worried expression lining his hands and face. Don't panic. Please don't panic. Ah, yes, this voice is close enough. Yeah, I guess. You could just hit something again. Okay. I guess this one. I shake my head, trying to get across the fact that I'm not panicking. Much. He is a merman after all, a being that isn't supposed to even exist except in fairy tales. Doesn't mean you're okay. I nod, trying to regulate my breathing to a normal level and stem the adrenaline that courses through my system. Good. I don't want to have to watch out for rolling rocks if you start flailing about again like yesterday. My awe of him quickly filters away with his snark. There's a long, silent, awkward moment as each of us is obviously unsure what to do next. And you can't really talk back to him since you need to breathe. I swallow hard, uncertainty and curiosity racing through my body with such force it takes all my willpower not to rip off my breather and barrage the merman with a million questions that he would not be able to understand because he goes be going blah, 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 blah. Thankfully, he fills the quiet, his gaze flicking to the ground before meeting mine once more. I'm Merrik. He smiles, his thick brows rising, waiting for a response. I wish I could give it, but all I can do is gesture at my breather, hoping he understands that I can't say anything. Yes, that's right. Oh, right. You lot can't breathe underwater, can you? Oh, sorry. It's just details like that makes me laugh. Yeah, this looks more normal. Those lines I probably saw earlier was just probably from his former line of work. I don't know, I'm not a... You lot? Well, that's just charming. The merman spins around, his opaque orange and green fins at the end twisting to follow his lithe movements. Where's it live? No, I think it's lithe. Should be lithe. He pauses for a moment, staring out through the deep waters before turning back to me with a grin. Come on, follow me. I hesitate, staring at him with a frown. But then I've come this far, so why not? I nod at him and a smile widens up my response before he swims past the ruins. I follow, at least. I do my best. He's so fast. Merrik leads me away from the ruins and through the open waters. My words begin to grow as we enter waters they've never been in before, away from the main shore of town. And I hope he's not going too deep because you have to take your time, otherwise the whole pressure thing. But still I follow. Finally, he slows at the entrance to an opening in a large cliff face that not only plunges into the depths of the water, but also towers up through the surface. He gestures for me to keep going, and we swim through a narrow but deep passageway until it finally opens into a cavern. And there was something there. It might be one of these again. I swim to the surface, my eyes widening as I look upon the cavern. I didn't know such a place existed so close to the shore. Sunlight glances through the holes in the rocky roof, shimmering on the ripples of the gentle waves that lap against the secluded beach. I swim towards a large rock, hauling myself onto its surface and sitting atop it. Pulling off my breathing goggles, I cast my gaze about the cavern. Nothing but the chiming of water dripping from the roof to the furthest extremity of it. This is amazing.
Yeah, I thought so too.
He swims to the rock, folding his arms on top of the surface next to me to stay above water. Sorry, it's just like the sprite makes him look like he's just lying back. I'm sorry. He's so shocked to see the tips of his fins bob above the surface behind him.
It's nice to hear your voice, so how about a name?
Quinn. My name is Quinn. He nods, running his fingers through his dark white hair, the ends much lighter than the roots, as though they'd been dipped in paint.
So I guess we should talk about yesterday.
I'm still just struggling with the fact that it was all real, though I try to keep my face from showing it. He turns his bright sea green eyes to meet mine and smiles.
Thanks for helping me, for saving my life, but I've been critical for you.
Thank you for saving mine first. Alright. Wait! Question. Why does she still have floaty hair if she's on top of the rock? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend that her hair is right now. I'm just gonna pretend that it's. Thank you for saving mine first.
I guess it makes us even then. Though technically I am one up on you, seeing as I took you back to the beach as you got knocked down.
Guess that explains how I got back to the shore safely. His gaze flickers to his folded arms, and I wait for him to speak, my feet dangling in the cold water.
You shouldn't have been in those rooms.
His brows knot together in a frown, though more in confusion than anger from what I can tell. Why?
I mean, you shouldn't have even been able to go there.
I don't understand.
You and me both. My dude voice sucks, doesn't it?
I open my mouth to respond when the weird feeling in my hand returns. It centuries. Okay. I think she's already seen this, so but just hasn't been on this out yet. Yeah, that's probably it. It centers out from the small wound, lancing through my fingers and arm. It's not really painful, but still weird. Excuse me.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. I cut myself an artifact from that statue yesterday. Maybe it's infected or something. It feels kind of weird. His lips tighten for a moment before a smile breaks across his face.
What is it?
I mean, what is it? Oh goodness. That was a stupid mistake.
Come with me.
No. Where? He pushes himself back from the rock, his hand outstretched towards me. I shrug, having trusted him this far until I retrieve my gear.
Leave it.
Unless you want me to drown, I'm bringing it. His smile only grows as he reaches further towards me. Oh, let me guess. It allows you to do. Because that's what it was for in the first place. If you enter the ocean, you can be like a mermaid. And when you're on land, you can be like a human. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. It's kind of obvious from this scene right here. His smile only grows as he reaches further towards me.
Come on, trust me.
I trust him. He did save you twice. And lead you to this pretty place. Against my better judgment, I left my breather and mask on the rock, slipping back into the water. Merrik smiles at me, apparently grateful for trusting him. He swims a little further out into the depths of the cavern's water, and I follow, treading water at the surface. Suddenly, he disappears beneath the clear waters, nothing visible except a shadow encroaching on me from beneath. I don't even have time to gasp for breath before his hand slashed onto my ankles and dragged me beneath the waves. Oh. Image. It was a Quinn scared to you? Not found. I that was too fast for me to check, but Merrik continues to hold on to me until we have left the cavern and are out in the open waters. Well, it is plural, so I think that's okay. When he finally lets go, he twists around and floats before me, a satisfied smile on his face that I want to slap away. With my gear back on the rock in the cavern, fear and panic grips at my limbs like anchors. So late did I realize I don't need my gear at all. I can breathe. No duh. But then again, I'm not supposed to be meditating, am I? Sorry. I can actually breathe underwater.
It's pretty amazing, right?
I spin around, excitement bubbling through every vein, not only able to breathe in the water, but see and speak too. How is this even possible? Merrik pursed his lips, running a hand through his hair.
Let's see, how to tell you this? I'm not sure of the specifics. I just know it has something to do with the magic of the, what did you call it? Artifact?
Do you know how long this will last?
I'm not sure, it only happened once before, and that guy has turned into a
What the fuck? Mouth. Behave.
decided to turn into a full merman, so...
He what? Can that really happen? Merrik stares at me, as though not sure why I'm even asking the question.
Of course it can. Why wouldn't it?
Apparently to him this is all normal, but to me, well, I'm not even sure I can process it at all yet. I can process it all yet. Okay. When I don't respond, he continues.
The most I know for certain is that the magic of the artifact is what protects us. It shields us from the eyes of humans. It keeps us safe from them finding us and anything to do with my kind.
It's sad that they need protecting from us. When I think of what could happen if someone like Juan found out about them, I can't even bring myself to imagine of the outcome. It's just an extra word. I'm pretty sure others found this stuff already. It just needs to update it this year, I guess.
It can also turn humans into merpeople and merpeople into humans. Guy from before caught himself on that artifact too, and that's how I knew you'd be able to breathe underwater. Didn't you know the shell had power?
No, of course not.
I was surprised you put the artifact back. Wasn't it its power why you were interested in it?
No, that's not the reason I was looking at it.
Then why?
Be honest. Just be honest. Honesty is the way to go. I'm an archaeologist. Finding unusual things like that is what I do.
Oh, I see. I can understand that. I'm drawn to interesting things too.
His expression melted into a half smile that only made his handsome face more so.
It's why I reveal myself to you.
That's smirk. Oh, I need to stop that. Oh, if you make me laugh with this stuff, you're good with the writing. You should only be brave if I'm annoyed. Oh, I need to keep going. I wish there was a third choice. Again, him interesting too because he's a mermaid. Because, you know, how can you not find a merman interesting? I hope he doesn't take that romantic prize. Because I'm more into the friendship route. Because they just met. That's just me though. But first one. I'm glad you did. I find you rather interesting too.
Good to know.
I can't seem to. Oh no, no! Don't you dare! Don't you dare quit! Don't you dare be falling for him! No, no! You're supposed to be going down the friendship route. No, no! Darn it! I can't seem to pull my gaze from his, heating right into my cheeks even in the cold waters. Finally, I glance at my hands. We're twisting around each other.
Though, you know, if you're interested, I can show you more about those ruins you've been looking at.
Really? The idea made had. Oh, had made. There we go. the idea made had. Yeah. Yeah, that's. This word just got switched around. Stomach filled with excitement. Discover more about the ruins of the actual merman? It was an offer I couldn't resist. Surprise. Surprise. Image. When. Surprise. No. Back at the ruins, Merrik had pointed out some more carvings and showed me some of the old tool marks left by those who crafted the pillars. They've been built by his kind. Do you know what the carvings mean? No, sorry, it's from our ancestors. Anyone who might have known is long gone. That's a shame. But don't worry, now that you have the magic of the artifact in your blood, you'll be able to see all the things among the people that were hidden from you before. Does the magic really hide it all from humans? Pretty much, except the artifact itself. For some reason, even though it shields everything else from view, it can't hide itself. Oh boy, that means Walton might find it. To think that Merpeople and their history were beneath the waves of the shore of my hometown all these years without anyone knowing. The sun above begins to fade and the warmth of the water soon vanishing from it. I shiver as the shadows grow. It's getting late. I better get home. Thank you, Merrik, for showing me all this. Show me more, cause I'm trying to go down the friendship route. Friendship route. Maybe you can show me some more ruins tomorrow. Of course, there's tons of stuff to see. I'd be happy to show you. Happy to show you. Though I can't guarantee it'll be much good explaining all of it. Any of it. Oh, this. I give a small laugh. Well, it'll be nice just to see it anyway. See you tomorrow then. He gives a small wave before he turns and swings back towards the ruins as I made my way to the surface. Alright. Doesn't that mean Walton might possibly see you without your equipment? And he'll be suspicious and try to follow you and blah blah blah. Oh boy. How am I going to sleep tonight with such excitement about tomorrow? Quinn, no. Wait, is that here? Okay, yeah, I already wrote that. Over the next week, each day I go back, Merrik shows me something new. On the first day, he takes me back to the cavern. This is amazing. How did all this gold get down here? As we dive beneath the waters of the cavern, he shows me the gold coins that decorate the basin-like bottom. There are hundreds of them, glinting on the rocks like coins in the ocean mouth. I was told there was a shipwreck many years ago. Most of the treasure from it was washed ashore, but some of it found its way here. And you haven't collected the coins for yourself? Why? We have no need of gold or treasure. You must clear a lot from Merpeople, it seems. You want to see something amazing? More than this? He nods, a playful glint in his bright eyes. Alright. We have to go in a tunnel beneath the cavern. Darn you, mouse. It's pretty dark. You won't be able to see. Take my hand and I'll guide you. Take his hand. Probably the wrong answer, but you are new at this. You are new at this. And you don't want to hurt yourself, so take it. Darn you, romance root. I want friend root. But it's only common sense. I reach out, slipping my fingers into his, and he clasps them tightly. It'll be worth it. Quinn something. Merrik is right. The tunnel beneath the cavern is so dark I can't even see my own hands. Thankfully, he seems to know exactly where he's going. His hand grips mine and a sense of safety washes over me at his touch. We spend a few minutes in total darkness before I can see something ahead. Oh my! As the tunnel opens up into dark waters, I stare down to look at the rocky surface of the walls around us. Nestled in the cracks are long veins of bright purple crystals. Pretty incredible, isn't it? The glow of the crystals highlight everything around them in a gentle violet hue, and I run my finger along the length of the vein. It's like the crystals are alive.